oh, Chris Jericho, all he's done is talk shit about the WWE since he left.
Mm.
And that's why I said, let's come back to that. You were getting to it where AEW is built off this ideology of anti-WWE. Just like
Mhm.
day one when Cody Rhodes smashed the throne,
Mhm.
the Triple H throne.
Mhm.
That's their fan base. They're playing into their marks. If your whole product is anti-WWE, you're going to talk shit about WWE. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily personally true.
Right.
You're a mark. They're telling you whatever they need to get you to come
Yeah.
buy tickets.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
so
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's the pro.
Yeah.
Con is that I don't want Chris Jericho to come back. I
Yeah.
think Chris Jericho has done great things in the WWE, in New Japan, in AEW. But I think at this point, he's too old. He doesn't need retirement send off in WWE. We have way too many, I call them specialty talent. This consists of people like current John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Logan Paul. These are people who are here to
You call
make
Logan
headlines.
Paul a part-timer?
Oh my God. These are people who are here to bring buzz. And that includes bringing someone back from AEW. So we have way too much specialty talent on this roster right now.
Yeah. Sure.
We have way too many new talents trying to develop. If there's not enough screen time, we can do bring Chris Jericho back. Where are you going to put him? It's hard enough to get somebody like Sami Zayn or Jey Uso or Braun Breaker a world title shot. Now you add more people to the mix. Like
He wouldn't be in line.
Yeah, he'd be an AJ Styles type.
Yeah.
So why though? So you know my point. So why bring him back?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm all for him coming back at the Royal Rumble because I feel like Royal Rumbles are for old nostalgia, right? When 3, 2, 1, and then boom, a huge surprise. But them surprises don't have to be runs. I'd like to see him just for the Royal Rumble. And you know what?
I'd like the Royal Rumble.
I'd like to see him get in the Royal Rumble and him work with not everybody, but multiple people, get in there for a short period of time.
Have a couple focused moments, sequences with certain wrestlers, and
let's see if something's there. If you could put me in there with him face to face with 5 different wrestlers, and the crowd, they look around and give that crowd a second just to give them and I'm not talking general pop because they're on a pop, but I'm talking about, am I going to feel something with them too? If I feel something with them too, then yeah, I just think a good Royal Rumble return would blow the roof off the joint, man. Are you kidding me? That fucking, you know what I mean? That fucking, that old music too. You know what I mean? That old. Yeah, but I think though, back in the day when I used to watch the Royal Rumble, though, there used to be people like Goldust was one of them before he had, later on in the run with his brother and all that. But I'm saying there was a period of time with Goldust where he wasn't on TV at all, and they brought him back for multiple Royal Rumbles. It was a huge pop, and they didn't do much with it after that. It wasn't in any major storylines, but it served its purpose though. It got an old school wrestler, some throwback in there, and so yeah. But listen, like I said, give them 3 or 4 or 5 wrestlers in that aha moment. That's that one. And if I feel it, well then hey, maybe a little run is a little run. But other than that though, I think first is first. Let's get them in the Royal Rumbles for that pop, man. I think it'd be a huge pop.
Okay, fair enough. Speaking of returns and huge pops.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.